Hey, RL.
Good to see you.
Before I ask my question, since Talkadot is about testimonials, I want to give RL a testimonial for Dorothy or anyone else who's on the fence about going to pro. Go to pro. You will be so glad you did it. It's so helpful for my business. I've used Talkadot for I think almost 60 talks now and well over 1,000 responses, and it's been fantastic. So
Thank you, Rob.
there's my testimonial. Now I
I
want to ask my
appreciate that.
question.
Yeah.
I'm much in the same space as Susie, I think, who spoke first. And I come to it from a thought leader position. I speak on burnout. I'm not a PhD, I'm an adventurer.
Hmm.
And one of the markets I'm looking at are ERGs. And I wonder if you have any suggestions on how to actually reach them, because it seems it's not an easy thing to find.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any I've never spoken to an ERG. I'm very familiar with employee resource groups, but since I've not done any direct business with them, I don't really know how they work. I think that would be a great question to go to the Talkadot community, talk.talkadot, and say, has anyone here spoken at ERGs? What's been your experience? Because I just, I would assume it's the same thing like everything else, but also I don't know, so I don't want to lie to you. But like as an example, I would figure out like, well, do the ERGs have annual conferences or annual events, or is there anything public about them? Do they have Instagram pages or LinkedIn pages? And then figure out who is the current president and reach out and be like, I offer this program. Or, the mechanics are always the same no matter what industry or group we're to, but how everyone works has unique nuances that are unique to them that might work. And I just, unfortunately, dude, I don't know personally.
Great, thanks.
Yeah.
And I have a pro tip to share with your community if people want to hear it.
Yeah.
I when I do my talk, I share 7 different strategies for the content I'm teaching. And early at the talk, I tell them I don't want you to focus on 7. I want you to pick 1 or 2 that you'll actually implement.
Yeah.
And then I come back to that just before I introduce the Talkadot slide at the end, and I have added a question in the customization of the Talkadot questions so that it asks them which 1 or 2 of these ideas are you going to implement. And then the final slide is a split screen. It's got the QR code on one side and it's got the 7 possible answers for their reference on the
Yeah.
right side.
I love
And
that.
so when they give me that information, they're telling me, I want to focus on servant leadership, or I want to focus on the resilience idea you presented. Now, when I reach out to my warm leads, I know exactly what their hot button is. So I can reach out to the referral and booking leads and say, you mentioned you wanted to work on servant leadership, blah, 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 and go from there.